Hello, this is Larry Beecham, and I want to take a moment to thank you for coming to our presentation today. I'm going to be conducting the explanation of what exactly we have to offer, and at the conclusion of this explanation, I'll be providing you the details of what you need to do next to take advantage of this if you decide and feel that this is a fit for what you're looking for. Now, I know you're here because you have one of two possible dilemmas that you're looking to solve right now. Either you're someone who has been looking online for a legitimate work from home opportunity, but you've been banging your head against the wall because you've only been running into something that costs you some sort of an outrageous upfront fee, some sort of a back-end membership program that you need to join, or it's just an outright scam. Or you're someone who has been pounding the pavement looking for either part-time or full-time work. You've been filling out applications, you've been going to interviews, and nothing has seemed to come to fruition, and you're just burned out because you need money now. Well, I want you to know that starting today, as of this video, I'm going to show you a system and a program that can help you solve either one of these problems. So let's jump right into that. Now, I want you to know up front that this is not a business opportunity. I'm not building you up to pull out your wallet to buy into some business. There is no investment here, so you don't have to worry about spending any money. Furthermore, there is no inventory to buy. There are no admin fees, no website fees, no monthly fees, no cold calling, no telemarketing, no bugging of your friends and family, no products to package, print, or ship, no advertising to buy. This is not an MLM or network marketing deal. There are no leads to purchase, no surveys to take, no spamming of email, and there's no selling ever. Long and the short of it is, there is zero BS here. What this is, though, is a real, legitimate work from home opportunity that you can work from anywhere, whether it's your home, whether it's Starbucks, whether it's if you're so lucky to have a beach near you. We don't care. As long as you have an internet connection, a phone, and email, you're good to go to work. You can set your own schedule. We have individuals who are college students, stay-at-home moms, or people that have full-time careers that they need supplemental income for. You are very welcome to use this program to do that because you can work this around your lifestyle. There is no experience necessary. The average pay here is about $20 an hour, and many people make several $100s a day. The basics of this is simple. The more time that you have available to invest in the work, the more money you can make. So this is totally driven by your production and your determination. If you can check your email and surf the net, you can do this. It's really that simple. But I'll tell you, of all the benefits that we offer, my favorite is getting paid every single day. I love the fact that I don't have to wait a week or two to get a paycheck or direct deposit. You literally will be paid daily via direct deposit. So what we're doing now is we're seeking honest, self-motivated people who have a desire to work in their own home environment. Now the work is very simple and easy. I'll explain it here in a moment. But every candidate will simply need the following: an internet connection with a computer, an email address or an email account, and a phone. If you have those three things, congratulations, you've met our minimum requirement. So what exactly are we doing? Well, we're working with Instant Rewards, which is our parent company. And on behalf of Instant Rewards, we are working for several Fortune 500 companies. Now, some of the companies you'll recognize readily at a glance, like Walmart, Magic Jack, Privacy Guard, DirecTV, CreditReport.com, Netflix, TurboTax, Blockbuster Video. There's over 50 different companies that we represent, and we partner with these companies to help them bring their advertising efforts into the 21st century on the internet. Now what that means is this: the landscape of advertising has changed dramatically over the last 20 years. Now here's an example of that. You most likely watched the last TV show off your DVR that you recorded, and you fast forwarded through the commercials. That is exactly why we exist. Because you and I do that, advertisers have discovered that they need to find an alternative way to get the message out about their products and services. So what we're not here to do is ask anyone to buy anything. Every one of the companies that you just saw and many more all offer a trial membership, a risk-free opportunity for consumers to try their products or services. You've probably tried services like that before yourself, and you understand that the goal is to give you access at no risk so you can make a full determination if it's a fit for you. We post pre-written advertisement collateral on places like Craigslist, Facebook, Backpage, classifieds, you name it, on behalf of those companies. Now, we will show you how to place the ads, and we will show you where to place the ads. The ads are pre-written, so you don't have to think. After the ads are placed, it's going to generate traffic. The next part of your work is to reply and to simply provide them access to what it is that they're after. So to break this down really simply, you're going to copy the pre-written ads that we have already written for you. You're going to paste those ads where we tell you to paste those ads, and then you're simply going to click send so they go out to the marketplace. So once again, pre-written ads on Craigslist, Facebook, etc. This is just a short list of some of the places that you can go. We don't care where you go, really. We will provide you a complete list of places to place ads, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or some of the classified sites or other social communities. The goal is to put as much collateral in the marketplace as possible on behalf of our clients. But the more advertisements that you put out, the more money you'll make. But it's a simple three-step process. Step number one, take one of the ads that have been pre-written for you and place it out in the places we tell you to place it. Step number two, from that effort, it's going to generate interest for our clients to take their trial offer. From that effort, when someone decides, yes, I want Netflix, or yes, I want DirecTV or Magic Jack, or whatever they personally choose, it doesn't matter. When they set up the actual trial membership, you will be paid $20 for that referral. It does not matter if the individual buys anything or not, because we're not in the sales department, we're in the advertising department. When someone sees our ad and they take advantage of the trial, we're paid $20. So let's look at a projection of how you're actually paid. Now, there's actually a second way that you're paid within our program. So the first way is by someone taking advantage of our advertisements. The second way that you're actually paid is a little bit of leverage by you referring other people to work and do the same thing that you do. Because what we're going to do is set up an incentive system so that you're paid a percentage of the ads that they place because it was you that referred that individual. Now, I've been on jobs where, I brought people on, I referred them and they got hired, and after their trial period or their temporary period or their probationary period was up, I would receive like a $50 one-time payout for that. Now, any production that they did, I never earned anything on. Most companies don't pay you for that, but we do. So I want to show you what that means here. So on one of your ads, you're going to make 20 bucks. Then you're going to make 5% on, let's just say, 2 people that you referred. So you're making about $22 at this point. So on one a week, all right, one a week, which is 4 a month, if you take a look at the numbers, duplicate it through the 2 people that you referred, you're now up to $160 a month. Doing 3 a week, you're at $2,112 a month. And then at 4 a week, you're at $4,600 a month. And then 5 a week with no weekends included here, assuming you want the weekends off, you're at about $10,100 in income. Now, let's be clear and let's be real. You're going to have to put forth some effort to make this kind of money. You're not going to make $10,000 a month working 3 hours a week, 3 hours a day. But I want to stress again, we don't care what hours you put in. You decide how many hours you want to put in based upon what you need to meet your lifestyle. So the question is, how hard do you want to work to live financially in a place of comfort that you desire and deserve for your family? So we provide the opportunity. Take advantage of it. So here's a snapshot of one of our members, or one of our reps, David Curtis. He was able to provide us his recent couple days of pay. Now, if you take a careful look, you'll notice that on a couple of these days he got paid multiple times. So on February 21st, he got a pay of $100, and then we turned around and paid him again another $20. All right, on February 20, he got paid 4 different times. He got 80, 80, 80, and 61. So that's 8, 16, 24. That's about $300 that he got paid the very next day. So between the first 2 days here, he got paid almost $500. And the reason why he got paid multiple times is because, as I told you, your ads are going to draw traffic multiple times a day. So you have the potential to be paid multiple times in a day. So it's a really cool thing. Now, I want to also include this little bit of nuggets of information. Because we have top producers that are professional online marketers that work with us, you'll be able to benefit and glean their success. This is what David has been able to do. That's why he's been so successful. So we're stacking the odds in your favor that you're going to be able to earn very, very well so that you can take care of your family. So I've done my best to make this very simple to understand. So at this point, if you feel that this is a fit for you, here's what you need to do now. Step one is to locate this button that you see on the screen and click it. But right above that button is a video you'll need to watch first that explains in more detail what I'm going to kind of give you kind of a briefing on right now. So when you click on that button, you'll see this website of Instant Rewards, our corporate site, come up. All right. You'll basically need to choose how you want to be paid, first of all, whether it's going to be a bank transfer or direct deposit or through a service we allow you to use called PayPal, which is free. Some people are familiar with PayPal. It's owned by eBay, and it's a payment processor that you can use to get paid on. And that's especially good for people that don't have a bank account. So you can make your choice, and then after that, you put in your email down at the bottom of the screen. You hit next step. At that point, you'll be brought to this page where you'll need to fill in your profile information. Now, you'll need to read the page to make sure you follow our guidelines. No false information, no fraud information. You want to make sure you put in a good address and phone number, no P.O. boxes, only one account per household. Just follow the guidelines there. You'll be fine. If you're on the up and up, you shouldn't have a problem with this. Fill it all in and hit register. All right. Now, once you register, it's going to put you onto our offers page. Now, you're landing on our offers page. This will be the same exact page where the people that you place your ads for will come as well, so they can find an offer. Now, the only requirement that we have is that you yourself pick an offer that you like to try. Now, you're not required to spend any money, but you are required to at least try one of the offers that you're most likely to keep. Most likely to keep, not obligated to keep, but you might want to keep it. Okay, so pick an offer, complete the offer, and then once you do, you have met the only requirement that we have. There is no urine test, no background checks, no references. We don't need any of that. We just want you to try one of the offers and you're good to go. As an example, one of the offers you could try is creditreport.com. Once you go through the process, you click where it says click here, it's free. Set up your profile with creditreport.com. They'll give you a free copy of your credit score. Voila, you have met the requirement by using creditreport.com. Maybe you don't want to do them. Maybe you want to go to Blockbuster. Blockbuster has a trial membership program for 2 months that you can elect to try. All right, sign up for their trial membership and you're good to go there. If you don't want Blockbuster, try Netflix. It doesn't really matter. The point I'm trying to make is there's a multitude of different offers that you can try. Pick the one that you're most likely to keep or that you will feel that you'll get the most value out of a trial. Now, the only thing that these companies want us to do is keep it for about 80% of the trial period. So if the offer is 10 days, they want you to keep it to at least 8 days. All right. At that point, you can decide after having it that long if you think it's worth having after the trial. If you don't think so, that's your choice. If you do think so, that's your choice. It has no bearing on your work. All right. Meeting the requirement is simply trying it out. That's it. All right. So now, once you've chosen the offer that you want to complete, you go ahead and complete the offer. Then you can come back to the home page and you'll notice that you'll be in the green, and green means you can go ahead and start working. Next step is to set up your website. All right, we provide you with a professional marketing website, of which when you set it up, you'll be provided with a similar link to the one that you see on the screen that you can use in your ads. It's that simple. And then finally, after you've set up your website, you can complete your marketing training and start placing your ads. It's really that simple. All right, so at this point, I want you to find that button that says join the program, watch the video that appears right above it, and then click the button and do your setup process. Okay, so I want to be the first to welcome you to the team. I appreciate you taking this time to look at what we have to offer. So go now and start your process, get into the training, get your website set up, and let's get to work, and let's get you your first pay within the next 24 to 48 hours. If you have any questions, locate the contact information on this page, and we'll be happy to hear from you. You're welcome to call or email us, and we'll help you through any part of the process that you need help. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to working with you.